Alright, so I got this comment asking me if I could tell you guys how I buy and sell my phones to make these videos, so I thought I'd do that today. Hi guys, my name's Ryan Thomas, I'm running Fail Tech, and this is how I buy and sell phones for the YouTube channel. So services I use are eBay and Gumtree, and of course with that PayPal, because I feel like they are the most secure services for buying and selling, even if they do take 14% after you sell them. I also use Amazon, but I haven't bought any phones off Amazon just purely because I buy stuff used. Like if I buy anything brand new, like this whiteboard, I believe this monitor, or this desk, I buy it off Amazon because I like Prime, I like next day delivery. How do I take the photos? Most people use their mobile phone. I use the Panasonic GH4 with a Sigma 18-35 or my Nifty 50 just because it's better to get bokeh. Believe it or not, consumers go absolutely crazy for bokeh, which is that blurred background, sharp foreground effect. Consumers go absolutely crazy for it, and so that's, I harness the stuff I've got. My Sigma stops down to f1.2 and my Nifty 50 stops down to f1.4. At the same time, you're getting amazing bokeh, and it makes the consumer feel happy and more likely to buy your product. What I do is I make sure I've got good lighting. Most of the time I'll use natural light like I'm using right now, which is the light coming through the window, or I'll go outside and shoot some photos of it. Looks really cool, whatever I'm selling, mostly phones of course. And if I'm trying to shoot the product photos at night, I'll use a softbox. I tend not to use normal light bulbs because they give a yellowy haze to the whole image and the look, so I tend to use daylight bulbs with 5500K color temperature. Now with regards to what photos I do take, 10 to 12 photos, and I make sure that I cover pretty much any angle of the device, the software if I need to show the version number, and make sure that everything is in sharp focus and that they can see any imperfections in the phone, because the last thing you want is to have to pay postage or receive the item back, and then you'd still have to pay your fees and then relist the item. You want to make sure that the consumer, the customer, knows exactly what they're getting. If you try and cover any imperfections or you just don't show them, don't do that. Don't be an idiot. Okay, for the listing itself, I usually provide the phone, the network, the condition, the color, and the storage config all in the title, and I'll make sure it's concise and not too long. Then I will repeat that in the description to confirm it, because I've had too many posts online and seen them online where they'll put like black in the title. It's clearly not black, and then in the description they'll say it's grey, and it's just like, why did you put black in the title? I'll also give it a good brief rundown of the condition, both software and hardware. I'll then let them know why I'm selling it, so I'll always give a reason for sale. This makes the whole process of selling a phone seem more genuine, and it is quite genuine, but you've got to provide that so that the people kind of feel for the person who's selling it. You could kind of say that you're a business, and that's great, but I don't do that. I do it personally because I actually prefer buying from people than I do from businesses on eBay. Alright, so after that, I'll put down my reason for sale, I'll put down my brief description. I will list for around £10 or £5 to £10, depending on the value of the device, £5 to £10 under the cheapest version of that phone with that specific, condition and that color and that everything like that. One thing to mention, before you list it at like £100,000 and it's in like an LG G series, just go and research it. Go and Google it, and whatever you do, don't be that guy who's like, I bought this brand new 2 months ago for £400. It's only lost £5 in value. Probably hasn't. It's probably got just a tiny imperfection on it. Hasn't got that fresh box, hasn't got all that, unopened stuff. And that means that, it's probably dropped quite a bit of value. Don't be that dick. How do I post? Well, I live in the UK, so we have Royal Mail and DPD mainly. I mean, there are a bunch of others, UPS, stuff like that, but I don't like those. I like DPD and I like Royal Mail. And what I use for that is I'll usually use Royal Mail actually, or Parcel Force, but because phones are small, mainly Royal Mail. And I'll go next day delivery, signed for by 1 o'clock, all that, all the Shazam, everything there, because I want to make sure that the customer gets the best experience possible to keep my rating on eBay at 100%, because it is 100% positive feedback over around 200 sales. And I'm glad that it's like that, and I don't want to lose that. And also, I don't want someone being annoyed. It's only happened to me twice that I've bought something and it's not shown up correctly or something like that, or it hasn't shown up at all. Then I managed to get my money back. It was fine. PayPal was incredible at getting your money back. It might take a week, might take 2 weeks, really a push, but you're definitely going to get what you had back, and they're going to be on your side because they don't want to have a bad rap on their website. And then I go and post it. Usually I post the phone a day after I've sold it, or if I have to, I'll wait 2 days, but no longer than 2 days. For example, if I sell it on a Monday morning and I kind of wake up and I'm like, oh, I really can't go out today, I've got loads of work to do, or I'm seeing someone, I'll wait until the Tuesday. If on the Tuesday I still feel like I can't do it, I'll just kind of feel like, panic mode. You know, I want to make sure it's sold at least within a day of it being basically sent, within a day of it being sold. And that's basically it. I would go into more detail, but this video is long enough and it's really difficult to get B-roll for this kind of thing because there's not really much B-roll I can get. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please do like or dislike. Please do comment telling me what kind of videos you want to see from me. Is this good? Is this interesting to you? I know one person commented it, so I thought I might make a video on it anyway. Please do subscribe if you're new around here to never miss a video like this one. My name's been Ryan Thomas for Failtech, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.